Ever wonder what your pets are really thinking? Let us take a peek inside the secret world of a dog and a cat forced to live together. It's a tale of chaos, control, and one very evil robotic vacuum. Meet Chewie, a sleek, intelligent Russian blue cat. Her life is a masterpiece of precision and order. Her morning routine, flawless. Exactly 17 sips from her water fountain. A secret tap on a loose floorboard reveals her private stash of premium kibble. A quick adjustment to a picture frame. Just 2 millimeters to the right, perfect. Her domain is pristine, silent, and under her complete control. But her perfect world is about to be invaded. Enter Marley, a dopey, lovable, perpetually shedding golden retriever. He barrels into the living room like a furry hurricane of joy, wagging his tail and spreading chaos. He bumps the coffee table, sending a magazine skidding across the floor. To him, this is the best day ever. Sunball, friend. He finds his slobbery tennis ball and drops it hopefully near Chewie. Chewie is not impressed. She freezes, her eyes narrowing to slits. From her point of view, this giant, goofy creature has disturbed the sacred dust motes in the sunbeam. He tracks in a disgusting scent of outside, and the amount of drool on that ball is, frankly, unsanitary. Marley just wags his tail harder, panting happily. He thinks her prim and proper attitude is hilarious. Chewie, utterly defeated by his cheerfulness, simply leaps to a higher shelf and turns her back on him. The silent treatment begins. Later in the kitchen, their human, Sam, is busy on a work call, totally oblivious to the drama. Marley's tail thumps loudly against his empty food bowl, a not-so-subtle hint. Sam fills it, and Marley devours the entire thing in about 8 seconds flat, sending crumbs flying everywhere. Chewie watches from the doorway, horrified by this display of pure gluttony. She then walks to her own bowl and eats one delicate piece of kibble at a time, with regal pauses. The final straw comes when Marley, full and happy, plops down for a nap. Where does he choose to nap? Right in the middle of Chewie's favorite sunspot, the one she'd been pre-warming all morning. For Chewie, this isn't just an inconvenience. This is an act of war. And so, the war begins. It's a battle of wits and wills. Chewie, a master of stealth, retaliates by batting Marley's favorite squeaky toy just out of reach under the couch. Marley whines, gets his head stuck trying to retrieve it. A clear victory for the cat. Marley's counterattack is less strategic and more enthusiastic. He gets so excited to see Chewie on the windowsill that he jumps up to say hello, sending an entire pot of cat grass flying through the air. Soil everywhere. Point for the dog, sort of. The conflict escalates. Chewie engages in psychological warfare, sitting on the TV remote while Sam is trying to watch a game. Who gets blamed? Marley, of course, for lying on the buttons. The ultimate betrayal. The line in the sand is drawn when Chewie uses her claws to subtly fray the corner of Marley's favorite bed. In a clumsy, chaotic act of revenge, Marley accidentally knocks over Chewie's tall, elegant cat tree. It crashes to the ground in slow motion. They stand amidst the wreckage, staring at each other. The message is crystal clear. This is total war. Just when you think things can't get any crazier, Sam comes home with a big box. "Hey guys," he says, "something to help keep the place tidy while I'm busy." He pulls out a sleek, black, robotic vacuum. He presses a button, and a low, sinister hum fills the room. A single, unblinking blue light comes on. Let's call it Vex. Vex comes to life, moving with a chilling, silent purpose. Marley is curious. Chewie is deeply suspicious. Vex glides over to Marley's food bowl and sucks up a stray piece of kibble. Marley approaches, sniffing this weird, low-to-the-ground puppy. Then, Vex turns and heads straight for Chewie's secret kibble stash under the loose floorboard. It bumps against the board. Chewie's eyes go wide. How does it know? This mechanical intruder knows her secrets. Then, the ultimate insult. Vex heads for Chewie's favorite sun, spot on the rug. But it doesn't go around her. It bumps her, gently but insistently, right off the rug. Chewie hisses, her back arched. This is an outrage. Before they can even process this, Vex targets Marley's drooly tennis ball. With a horrifying slurp, it sucks the ball up, trapping it inside its plastic body. You can hear the sad, muffled squeak of the ball from inside the machine. Marley is stunned. His ball, his joy. Imprisoned, in that moment, Marley and Chewie lock eyes. For the first time ever, they share a mutual understanding. This smooth, humming monster is a threat to them both. It steals food, it desecrates sacred nap spots, and it kidnaps toys. They have found a common enemy. A temporary truce is called. They retreat under the dining table for a war council. Marley is whimpering. It ate his ball. It's a ball monster. Chewie is fuming. This thing is a disorderly, patternless scourge. It undermines her territorial integrity. And most importantly, it's threatening her emergency kibble. They have to stop it. With a long, pained sigh, Chewie looks at Marley's sincere, worried face and agrees. But they'll do it her way. A shaky alliance is formed. Chewie, the strategist, takes the lead. She observes the enemy, noticing that Vex gets stuck on the tassels of the rug and is easily confused by chair legs. It is a simple-minded drone. The plan: create a labyrinth. She directs Marley with subtle flicks of her tail. First, the barrier. Marley uses his size to gently nudge the kitchen chairs together, creating a narrow chute. Next, the distraction. Chewie bats a jingle ball right into Vex's path. The vacuum takes the bait, sucking it up with another loud slurt. Lured by the noise, Vex follows the path of the jingle ball straight into the chair chute. It's trapped, its wheels spinning uselessly. Now, for the finale, on Chewie's signal, Marley brings his ultimate weapon, his water bowl. He carefully dips a paw in and flicks a few drops of water right onto Vex's sensor. The blue light flickers. The machine lets out a pathetic little error beep and shuts down. Silence. Victory is theirs. The living room is a bit of a mess. There's spilled water, the chairs are out of place, and the jingle ball is gone forever. But Chewie's secret stash is safe, and Marley's ball has been freed, albeit a little soggy. Exhausted, the two warriors flop down in the warm sunset light flooding the rug. At first, they lie at opposite ends. Then, Marley, in his sleep, lets out a happy sigh and rolls over. One of his heavy, warm paws lands gently on Chewie's tail. Chewie tenses up. She looks at the paw. She looks at Marley's peaceful, dumb face. And then she looks at the defeated robot, silent in his chair prison. She doesn't move the paw. She just relaxes. And for the first time, she starts to purr, a soft, rumbling sound of contentment. Marley, half asleep, gives a single, happy thump of his tail. When Sam walks in, he sees the rearranged chairs, the dead vacuum, and his two pets, tangled together, finally sharing the sun. He shakes his head and smiles, completely unaware of the epic battle that just took place. On the rug, Chewie now rests her head lightly against Marley's furry back. A perfect, peaceful, and beautifully messy compromise. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this story of an unlikely friendship, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more adventures. See you next time.